Welcome to Inside the Booth. I'm David, and this is my guest co-host, Andy. And I just want to say to all of our subscribers out there, sorry for not getting any videos lately. There's just been some stuff going on, and so you're going to get the non-edited version, and this is just going to be a short film, just to say, hey, we're still alive. So anyways.
You know, because life happens sometimes.
Yes.
So.
Life does happen. So just want to talk about a couple of movies that are more recent, and nothing too intense like our last videos. We're still working on episode 4. Hopefully that'll come out soon, but until then, get to enjoy this. So, Andy.
Yeah.
What movies have you seen this summer?
I mean, the 3 big ones have been Wonder Woman, SpiderMan, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So those are probably the 3 biggest ones that have been out
Nice.
this summer. Wonder Woman, obviously one of those that has kind of propelled itself into a huge box office following. So
Yes, it did. Yep, and I saw those 3 movies as well. And so what did you think about Wonder Woman?
I'd probably say overall it was a great film. That's just like a cheap and easy way to put it. But definitely if DC keeps its track on that, they do the same thing, like a similar style, I think they can be exceptionally more successful than they have been. So I'm willing to go as far to say that this was DC's best film to date in terms of quality and directing and how like the logic of a film works throughout the whole film.
Definitely, even the storytelling was really good too,
Yeah.
compared to a lot of the other movies that DC has made. So,
Shout out to Martha.
Yeah, Martha. But yeah, so that was a great movie. If you haven't seen Wonder Woman, we highly recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think there was even a bad part in that movie for me. I really liked it.
Yeah, I can agree. There's obviously people who are going to say, well, there was this scene that portrayed this and had this kind of leaning for whatever, because people love to politicize things. But me just being as like a pure movie goer in terms of just like film entertainment value, whether it's a good story, I highly recommend it. I suggest if that's a movie that interests you, I suggest you watch it.
Yeah, definitely. So, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, Volume 2. Back at it again.
There's a lot of critics. I even just recently watched the honest trailers of Guardians Volume 2, which was pretty funny. So, go Screen Junkies.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You guys.
I thought that movie was pretty funny. I know there's a lot of stuff in there that could have been a little different, but entertainment-wise, I felt entertained.
I agree. It's definitely an entertaining movie. I just like this merry band of misfits. It's just it's funny to me, because me personally, I didn't know anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like when the first movie came out, and now this one. Like when I saw it, I was like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these characters are.
It's true.
And it's just a good way to propel a funny story with classic music, while still at the same time being at times serious.
Right.
So
it's true. Yeah, definitely Marvel was like, nobody knows Guardians of the Galaxy, so we'll just make a movie on it and say, bam, it's going to be awesome.
And it turned out to be great.
Yes, it did. It definitely turned out to be really cool. So, if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, I just watched it for the 3rd time. over at a $2 theater, which, low budget theaters are a lot of fun.
Hey man, if it's a good movie and all you have to do is pay $2, then like do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, so it was fun. So yeah, I mean, we're not, Inside the Booth is not about family friendly all the time, because if you've seen our other videos, it's basically all about the story, the score, cinematography, and stuff. We do like to put the allegory at the end, because we believe that Inside the Booth, it's about Jesus. He's the center of everything we do. So, but we're not going to go there today. But Guardians of the Galaxy is such a fun movie. So, and then SpiderMan Homecoming.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Yes, it was. And being completely honest, being completely real, I came into it not expecting it to be that good. Because, like, the trailers, I was like, oh, this looks pretty good. But as it got closer and closer, I'm like, do I really want to be hyped up and then have, like, another amazing Spider-Man? Like,
another amazing letdown.
Yeah, like, but I'm really thankful that Sony and Marvel did this team up for this movie, and it became a more it seemed like a more relatable Spider-Man, like a more genuine high school kid just getting into it, doesn't really know what he's doing, he's very eager, and I think that portrayed a picture of Spider-Man that hasn't really been seen yet.
Yeah.
And I think that just made the film like leaps and bounds ahead of some of the other Spider-Man films that have been released.
Definitely. I just recently watched Spider-Man, the first one with Tobey Maguire, and oh my gosh.
Throwback. What was that, 2001?
2002, yeah. It was supposed to come out in 2001, but the trade centers fell, so they pushed it back a year. But it was, rather interesting watching that movie. I was like, wow, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Versus the new guy,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah. I was like, Tom Holland definitely played Spider-Man and Peter Parker very well.
Yeah.
And then I liked the storyline that Homecoming had, because it wasn't a reboot. It wasn't, here's how he becomes Spider-Man.
Here's another origin.
Yeah, no more. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do an origin one. But they brought it to the place where they left off with Captain America in Civil War, which was really cool.
Yeah.
So, but I was just like totally sitting there on my couch watching Spider-Man. The one with Toby there, and I was just like, I thought this movie was cool back then. I was like,
yeah, it definitely
disappoints me now, because I didn't care for the whole love scene like with Mary Jane and Peter Parker. I was like, he just got out of high school and he's already committing a relationship with her.
Yeah, it's there was definitely a lot of flaws to that movie. Granted, there are flaws to every movie, but I think the way this new Spider-Man Homecoming, did it, and they cast a young actor that looks like a high schooler.
Yeah,
that like it makes sense. Like you're thinking this guy's actually 18 or this guy's actually 17 or however old they wanted to portray him.
right.
I think that made it a lot easier to see Spider-Man as like the amazing Spider-Man, kind of like the Stan Lee drawn comic from way back when.
Right.
And I won't say too much, but there's a very interesting twist in the middle of that movie that you're sitting there and you're like, wait a second. What? So
No way.
Superhero movies often aren't too good at hiding those things, and this movie did that very well. So
Yeah, so Spider-Man Homecoming. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
For
It's
sure.
definitely worth the watch. But that's it for now. Just wanted to update everybody and let you know we're still around. Hopefully episode 4 will come out soon. Anyway, so take care, and we'll see you guys next time. Andy, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. He was supposed to be in one of our episodes, but we haven't gotten a chance to film it yet.
Like we said, life happens, but thanks again for watching.